I didn't have any idea when the doctor mentioned that I might get mouth ulcers as a side effect of the chemo, to what extent I would get the ulcers. But I thought I could cope with just a few mouth ulcers, but in fact they coated the whole inside of my mouth and way down my throat. I had to be rushed into hospital 2 days after my last chemotherapy treatment because the mouth ulcers were so bad that I couldn't eat or sleep or drink.
We resorted to a straw in the end.
Yes, I resorted to a straw in the end, but it's still agony taking anything down.
And it was the actual act of swallowing, I think, that was the problem, wasn't it?
The actual gulping process was agonising.
We were told by Peter's oncologist that if he had the same reaction the second time around, then they would very, very seriously consider stopping the chemotherapy completely, because they couldn't. It was not the worst scenario they'd ever seen, but it was within the top 5 reactions, bad reactions that they'd ever seen to chemotherapy.
The first treatment I had was a gargle before and after meals, 2 different coloured liquids, and they were really aggravated, the treatment, the mouth ulcers. It made me sting all the way down to my stomach, and they really didn't help at all.
One of the nursing staff on the ward then suggested that Claire Hitchinson came down to see him. She's a specialist in head and neck cancers and was doing a trial on gel clear, excuse me, and suggested that Peter might like to use it.
After I used it, the difference was quite amazing. I could swallow, and I was eating soggy cornflakes almost right away, and I was soon able to clean my teeth, and the pain was just almost non-existent, really.
I would suggest to anybody that gets oral mucositis, hopefully not as bad as Peter got it, because that was really, really awful, but I would hope that people would know about the gel clear and would ask for it as soon as they get the first signs of the oral mucositis. Don't leave it.
I think anybody with mouth ulcers would be well advised to use gel clear.